So I am in the room of my hostel. This hostel is the Black Elephant Hostel in Portland, Maine. And I wanted to give you a brief tour while no one is actually in the room of the room that I'm staying in. Now, all of the rooms are very different. The room I'm in holds, I believe, 8 people, and it's all women in this room. They do have private rooms. They have rooms that are ADA compliant, and I think they might have some mixed rooms. Not sure about that. This hostel is actually very new, like very new, and it's the only hostel in Portland, Maine. But I wanted to do a walkthrough of the room and show you what this particular room is like. So when you first come in, you have a mirror behind the door, and then you have some lockers. The lockers are numbered and they do have keys. I can show you this one hasn't been taken. It's pretty big. It will hold a backpack and some smaller items, but it will not hold like a big piece of luggage. It'll hold like a carry-on. Now, the number for your locker also coincides with your bed, and it's 6. No, yeah, it's 8. 8 people. So there's 1 set of bunk beds, 2, 3, and 4. So a total of 8 people can stay in this room. I believe in this room there's going to be 7 of us tonight so far, unless someone else checks in. You do have a little area where there is another mirror. You can stage your stuff there. I have my stuff there right now. There is air conditioning in here, which is great because today it's very hot. In this hostel, everything's kind of funky. If you look, the wallpaper is all butterflies on the ceiling. A lot of just eclectic artwork in this place. All of the different rooms have kind of different themes and different ceiling decor. So that's very different, but it's fun. I'll show you, this one is my bed, so I can kind of show you the setup of that. You do have the stairs. Luckily, they are stairs that are actually easy to get up. Let me get up here. Now, once you get to your bed, you actually have an outlet that has 2 USB and 2 plug-ins. You do have a shelf to place like your phone or anything else you need by you in the middle of the night. Just know that if it falls off the shelf, it's gonna fall all the way down. There's nothing to keep it from actually falling because the bed is not flush up against the wall. You do also have a night light that is specifically for your bed. If you look, the same setup is over at that one, and same setup at that one. So they all have this setup. You do have, when you come in, you have a pillow. Mine's kind of buried. You have a duvet, and they give you a towel. They actually urge you to use their towels and their linens instead of bringing in yours. A lot of people, when they stay in hostels, they will bring their own linens and everything because in other countries, they don't always provide it. I have a sleeping bag liner that I can bring, and I have a quick drying towel that I can bring, which I did bring both. And I might use my own quick drying towel for my hair when I go to wash it tonight because I just feel gross and I feel like I need to completely reset. But they do urge you to use their stuff. One thing is they note you have to strip your bed of the linens, just kind of pile them all up before you leave, and you have to leave your towel, and you have to leave the key for the locker and of course your room key. The room does have an actual key card that you have to use to get into the room. And then downstairs, the main door is locked from 11 to 3, and then it locks at 9 o'clock at night. And to get in, there's 2 side entrances that have keypads for you to get in. So there's no curfew, just know that you need to have that code to be able to get in. So this pretty much is the room. Got your mirror, got your lockers, and your full-length mirror. And then you have your bathroom. Again, another full-length mirror on the bathroom door. The shower is really nice. It's open on this side. There's no curtain, there's no wall, but it seems like the shower head is kind of recessed, so it may not get the floor wet. But if it does, wear your flip-flops in the shower anyways, and you won't get any other shoes messed up. They do have a little cubby hole in the wall for products. I will say they had a basket downstairs of various products like this that people have left behind that you can take should you need it. And a lot of hostels have that, to where if you need to leave something behind, please do, because people sometimes will need it. Again, some funky light fixtures, huge mirror again. You do have some smaller hand towels and just a basic setup for a bathroom. Not a lot of counter space, kind of a small counter space. But if you have a travel caddy, there is a hook right there that you can hang that up on. The door to the bathroom has a lock here and a double lock right here should you need it. And I believe this hamper is where you put your towels when you go to check out. But this is just a basic hostel, but it's very clean. I spoke with the staff and asked them if I could shoot a video of the common area, and they were very friendly. They asked their supervisor and they said yes. What you just saw was the little courtyard outside. They do have a bulletin board of different activities that are going on at the hostel and the area of Portland, Maine. The kitchen is kind of small compared to a lot of hostels. However, there's not a lot of rooms at this hostel. I would imagine not a lot of people come to Portland, Maine to stay in a hostel, but there's an okay amount of rooms at this hostel. The kitchen is very well equipped though. They do have all of your basic things that you would need in a kitchen. There is only one oven, but there's all kinds of kitchen utensils and everything that you would need in the kitchen there. There's also the fridge where you can put your food as well. Just off of the kitchen is the living room type area. This is the main door when you first come in. Across from this is the area where you check in. I didn't want to take a picture of that because the people working there are standing there. But as you can see in this common area, it's very eclectic. The wallpaper is just funky, a lot of different accents there. Right there is a little cubby area where you can kind of temporarily store your luggage if you needed to before you check in. I ended up doing that and my luggage was safe there. Now, the ADA room is right next to the kitchen, but then upstairs, this is a multi-floor building. The second floor, it has several rooms. You do have this common area for washing your hands. And then you do have the various rooms on the floor. Each room is named differently. There's also a bathroom in the hallway should the one in your room be taken. There's extra linens and where you can put your towels when you go to check out. But yes, there's several rooms on this floor. It looks like there's 1, 2, there's a third one behind me. You have a fourth one on the left, and then the fifth room straight ahead. That's on the second floor. And now we're gonna go up to the third floor. Again, the wallpaper, very funky. It changes all throughout the building. The stairs are not too hard to get up, but it can be a little difficult if you have luggage because there is no elevator. On the third floor, here's room number 1, another bathroom, another kitchen or another sink, a second bathroom, and then you have a third bedroom, another stairwell. So there's 2 stairwells going up through this building if you needed it. If let's say your room is on this end, then you could get out of this end. There's a third bedroom, a fourth one behind me, and then instead of a fifth one there on the left, there's another hall bathroom and a linen room there. So it's several bedrooms on the third floor. As you can see, the view is very pretty outside. It's in kind of not a residential area, but also not a commercial area. It's kind of a blend of both, but it's very quiet in this neighborhood. Then you have the fourth floor, another bedroom, another hall bathroom and sink, another bathroom. Then you have your hall bath again. That's another one. Some more linens if you needed it, and a hamper. You have 2 more bedrooms in this little corridor. As you can tell, each one of the floors is kind of laid out the same. And again, behind me is another bedroom. The place is very safe. I have walked around this area and it's very safe. Seems like everything is kind of locked up pretty well to where you won't have to worry about anything. The kitchen, I didn't explore the kitchen, but they did say that there are like little cubbies in the kitchen where you can put dry food. And of course they have a fridge and freezer where you can store other food as well. I will say that this is a very nice hostel, very clean, and the staff is very friendly here. So if you are in Portland, Maine, I would recommend coming to the Black Elephant Hostel and stay for a while.